Good afternoon, everybody. This is another card America's Cardroom tournament. Um, I entered late. This tournament's been going on for 6 hours and 40 minutes. That's why I enter late. I think I've been playing a little over an hour, and there was 1,300 people in this tournament. We're down to 154. When the next person goes out, everybody else is going to be in the money. And right now, I'm in 16th place out of the 154 that are left. And this tournament cost $1.10 to get in. I did not rebuy. I usually don't rebuy. And the first place here is $258. So that's pretty good return on $1.10. In any case, you're going to see some chip splash on the table here. We're in hand for hand mode where they let every table finish before they deal to the rest of the tables. That way, nobody can you know waste their time and and delay the inevitable of being the person that gets knocked out just before the bubble. Anyway, I don't know that I'll record this tournament to the end, but I did want to show that the splash of chips onto the table, indicating that the bubble has popped and everybody's in the money. Currently, like I say, I'm in 16th place. That would pay $10.35. There's the chips. Now I've got a Jack 7 offsuit. I've had some really good cards in this tournament, and this guy immediately before me is really aggressive. Um, and I folded a lot of good hands because he's so aggressive. But I nailed him good a couple times, and but he just still keeps being aggressive. If I'm in the big blind and he's in the small blind, he'll raise. And and I folded like an ace eight one time to him, and I flashed the ace to him. But that's just the way he plays. Um, I don't. I've got notes on this other guy. He calls big raise with 5-5. As a matter of fact, this guy, um, uh, I had aces, and I bet the pot uh, pre-flop. He called. I hit three aces, and he hit three fives, and I couldn't understand why he was calling. I just kept betting the pot, and um, he's made a pretty good comeback because I just about knocked him out of the tournament. And here's this guy to my left, raising. I had an eight deuce offsuit, so I wasn't going to call anyway. But like I say, this guy's really aggressive. The big blind here, he's gone all in on a 7-7. He's pretty aggressive as well, and he's a chaser. So in other words, he he calls when he's probably um, what's the word? What's the word for it? Or the expression when you call and you don't have a chance to win? He's drawing dead, and I don't know if that's the case here, but he does like to chase, and hey, more power to him. But looks like he's caught something here. He's going to bet, and he's going to hammer time here. The aggressor is gonna he's probably gonna fold. Maybe he's got something, I don't know. But yeah, he folded. Like I say, these guys, um, if you let them get to you, um, they can give you a bad day. I just called with an ace eight suited. Sometimes I would fold that, but I've got a pretty good hand or pretty good stack. And well, now this guy's gone all in. I don't have any notes on him, but I'm going to call him. I'm going to call him. He's gone in all in with a queen jack. He's got a. I well, let's see. I needed a jack or a, yeah. Well, anyway, he went all in with a jack, a queen jack. I'm going to make a note of that. And he knocked me down a little bit. Now I've got an ace jack. This time I'm going to raise. Just a minimum raise. Yeah, this could be the beginning of a cooler for me. But ace jack suited is pretty good. Now I flopped an open end straight. Well, he's gone all in. Um, and I'm going to call him. He's got a queen 10. There's his straight. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, that's what happens. Um, I got an ace jack. He got a better flop, and he got the card on the turn. Now this guy's going all in. I have a jack six. I'm in the big blind. I'm gonna fold, regardless of what anybody else does. But anyway, I was in 16th place. I've been knocked down. Right now, I guess I'm in 27th. But I don't think that's. I think I'm worse than that. Uh, like I say, these statistics that they show here on the table, there's a delay. And as a matter of fact, I sent an email to the tech support at America's Cardroom, and they gave me an explanation that didn't really solve my or answer my question. Anyway, I'm going to give this a call with a jack eight, um, and I'm going to check. I've got a inside straight draw. Now I still have an inside straight draw. I don't want to bet with a jack eight, but um, now the question is, do I want to bet or not? I'm just going to check. I might have him beat. I might not. What do you know? My jack was good. Anyway, this guy, like I say, I beat him really bad with three aces, and he had three fives, and that was a big hand for me. Um, I'm going to. I'm on the button with a king eight. This guy raised. I'm going to fold. I don't have any notes on this guy, but I've been playing across the table from him for a while. Now I have a queen five offsuit, and I'm going to fold. I'm going to look at the time clock up here. There's 1 minute left before the. Well, actually, we just went to another blind, so it doesn't really matter how fast I act. Anyway, it looks like I'm in 42nd place now. Actually, yeah, 42nd, 44th. Um, if I can maintain this, it would be $4.35. Hopefully I can get some of the chips I lost back and get to the final table. That's my goal here. Like I say, this tournament, there's been 1,356 players. There's 140 remaining. It's been going on for 6 hours and 49 minutes. I mean, who? I mean, they do give the players a break, but I mean, just I can't believe all these people are retired. Some of these people are probably working. This is what the remote workers do. Uh, but I don't really know. Um, but I'm retired, and I'm enjoying this. I'm finding that I'm spending more time on this card room than I did at Poker Stars. But that's simply because that I have a chance of winning real money here, and as much as I liked winning 100 million chips at Poker Stars, um, when I realized that I could play here at America's Card Room for micro stakes, um, it was easy for me to make the switch. And I suppose that if I start doing well in these micro tournaments, I'll move up to some tournaments that have bigger antes. I actually have played in a few, but only I guess $5 was the biggest ante that or biggest entry fee I've paid. Um, I don't want to send America's Card Room much money. They 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 have a requirement for me anyway. I have to make the deposit in crypto, and I knew nothing about crypto, but I had to learn. And I can buy crypto through a PayPal account, and and then you buy the crypto through PayPal, and after you wait 5 days, you can send it, or you can cash it in. And the day after I bought the crypto, it went down about 10%, and so I bought some more, and uh, and actually just today I see that the 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 price of Litecoin, that's the crypto that I bought, was came back up to where I bought it at, and it's they say it's supposed to go up. There's some kind of uh, uh, an event happening in August or something, that's going to make um, Litecoin active between now and then. But in any case, I didn't buy the crypto to invest in it. I just bought it to satisfy the America's Card Room deposit policy. Anyway, I'm in the small blind here. I've got a 10-6 offsuit. This guy's gone all in. I'm going to fold. I'm going to make a note of this guy. Um, he went all in with a queen jack, and he's gone in with ace queen now. And he's up against ace king. So, and this is my buddy Hammer time here. Um, I'm going to make a note here. All in ace king. I wouldn't expect him to do anything else with ace king. I've got a 10-7 offsuit. I'm on the button. That's a fold. I people that have watched any of my videos know I'm a pretty conservative player. I will make a bluff bet now and then, but more often than not, if I've got shitty cards, I just fold them. And I like to play the cards, and 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 not play head games. But I know that other people do do, do differently. Okay, I'm gonna fold. This guy's gone all in again with a. We'll find out here. Tens, pair of tens, up again, ace queen. Okay. Um, he went all in with a 7-7. He's gone all in with a 10-10. I'm making notes here. And meanwhile, Hammer Time, my good buddy here, is up over 1,000,000 chips. I suppose that's just going to make him more aggressive, which is okay. Um, we're down to 129 players. I'm at 54th place. I still have 32 big blinds. And anyway, the tournament. I believe I put two. No, actually, I put a long tournament on last night. It was a little over an hour, and I ended up busting out in the money. I was in the money, and but I had a really good stack at one point, and I had a really bad beat, and that's what happens. That's what can happen here. But it can go either way. I've got a 10-7. I don't see any reason to call this. I'll just donate my 16,000 and get out of here. If I would have flopped top pair, but with this guy raising and this guy calling, I still wouldn't want to be in with a pair of sevens and a 10 kicker. Well, now here, I'll make a note of this guy. He lucked out there, but he raised with a jack two. I swear these people they raise with two suited cards, and flushes are hard to hit. I'm in a small blind, and I've got a king nine. Um, I'm going to call this, even though this guy raised. Well, he's the guy that raised with a jack two suit before. So now I've got a pair of nines. I'll check them with a king kicker. Do I want to get involved here? Um, um, I'm going to fold. I'm going to fold simply because I don't want to lose this hand. I've got almost 500,000 chips, and if I can double up that, um, it would be great. But I don't want to cut it in half. Well, there's my third nine, and there's three spades on there. Pair of sixes, pair of eights against three nines. Isn't that something? Well, once again, he raises with jack two suit and sixes. I got a king eight on the button. Um, I'm going to call. I want to make a note that this guy, oh boy, Yeah, well, the chances of me of him having something are I don't want to spend 20,000. My king might be good, but anyway, I wanted to make a note on this guy about he calls with 8-8. I'm down to 65th place here, and the amount of money right now. There's 118 players left. They're getting like $2-3 on their dollar investment. 65th pays three something, but like I say, the first place is 258, and making the final table is at least 29. So it's it's a wait and see game here. I'm so often I'll be in this position. The number one thing you want to do is get beat the bubble and get in the money. But with these micro stakes, you don't really make anything unless you reach the final table and win. And I haven't done that here at America's Cardroom. I won countless tournaments at Poker Stars, and I know it's just a matter of time for me to do it here. And when I get to start playing with other people's money, it'll be nice. Now I've got a pair of tens. I'm going to raise, do a minimum raise here. Okay, now I've got a heart. That'll be worth a bet if nobody else does. I'm going to bet the pot. I have a feeling if these guys had a high heart, they would have raised, but we'll see. This guy's name's Bigger, and he called a raise with 8-8. Okay, well, I took it down, which is good. Now I'm up over 500,000, and I've got a King 7. I'll just fold that because I'm in first place, first position. Here at America's Card Room, I've been in this position, and I've either had aces and been beat with really a bad beat. Some guy called me with a 3-4 suit, and I ended up with a two pair. Um, and I've had kings and queens, pocket kings and pocket kings or queens, and been beaten by somebody with pocket aces. I mean, this is gambling, and your style of play kind of has to consider that. I know that when I played at Paradise Poker and won the trip to the World Series of Poker, I played in a bunch of satellite tournaments where the top 30% got into the next tournament, or it might have been the top 15 or 10%. But in any case, in quite a few of those satellite tournaments, I had enough chips to coast in, and so I would fold even ace ace because I had nothing to gain from it. Meanwhile, I would see people that would play their ace ace. They had plenty of chips, but they got beat. They suffered a bad beat, and they didn't go on to the next tournament. You know, I've got an ace nine here. Oh boy, he's raised. That's gonna make me fold my ace nine. And I can't believe these other guys. Yeah, right. This guy's sitting out. Um, I've got a king three on the button. This guy raised, so I'm gonna fold. I'm right in the middle of the rank of players here. I'm in 55th. There's 106 players left. Oh, guy flopped a full house. What do you know? That's a nice flop. Nice hand. Okay, I've got a 10 jack. The guy on the button is sitting out. If nobody raises, I'll call this. I've got the top pair with a straight draw. I'll bet the pot. And I'm not going to show anybody, but I take one down, so I'm up to almost 600,000. Oh, no, I got 526,000. What am I talking about? Ace six. Yeah, there's my buddy there. I'll fold my ace six. Well, what do you know? This guy's going all in. Hammer time. I'll bet you $5 he doesn't call. He likes to raise, but he doesn't like those three bets, especially when they're all in for a million. Well, what do you do with a pair of threes? I'm gonna raise. I got one caller. A pair of threes is really bad, but It's a pair. Some people say that they never call, they either raise or fold. I didn't want to fold my threes, and I figured by betting, by raising, it would it would prevent one of these guys from raising back. Now there's I got two guys in. I'm going to check here. I don't think either one of these guys has a five. One of them might have a king, and I'm certainly not going to call. So I took a chance that I'd get a set of threes on the flop, and I didn't get it. Interesting. Oh boy, isn't that something? Shiva Shiva caught an inside straight draw and put out hammer time. Well, that's good because I didn't like him being in front of me. I'm not saying I'm going to like the next guy better, but I don't mind aggressive players, but I don't like them when they're in front of me. Um, you have to have overwhelming cards to, uh, to call them or raise them and keep up with them. Okay, now I've got a king queen. I'm going to call this. Got a new table here. I don't know. I don't have notes on any of these people, but I called. He raised. I'm going to call, and I'm going to hesitate a little bit. Well, he's got a much bigger stack than I do. Um, I'm going to fold. We're down to 93 players, and I'm in 65th place. So anybody that goes out from here on in is going to get at least $3. If I hold out till and go out at 65th, um, I would make I would still only get $3. So if I get cards, I got to go for it. 2-3, isn't that something? With a raise, Petrenko. Here's my new aggressive guy. He's from Russia. No, he's from Ukraine. Sorry, and I'll just donate my big blind. Got a jack 3 offsuit in the small blind. I won't call that. And donate my small blind. I still have enough chips for an all-in that would make people think twice about calling me. But unless I get some decent cards, I just can't do that. I mean, I've seen people go all in with just nothing, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, this video is 36 minutes, and it's gotten to the point now where for me to play really conservative for for $1, when I can get aggressive and get and move on up in the ranks. Um, I'm going to get more aggressive here, but not with a 2-4. I mentioned this in several of my videos. Phil Hellmuth um, is the guy that will just preach patience. You sit there and fold hand after hand after hand, and you watch your stack go down, but you just have to be patient. Now, I've got an ace deuce suit. Um, I'm going to call this. I'm going to raise actually, if call the raise. That's a minimum raise. I would love to hit a flush here. Even an ace deuce would be nice. Well, I can't think of a worse flop for me. So I'm going to get out. I would need a runner to get a mini straight ace 2 3 4 5. 2 7, the worst cards in the deck. When it rains, it pours. Yeah, this tournament's been going on for 7 hours and 18 minutes now, and I can't believe that any of these. I mean, I'm sure that there are some that played since the beginning. I haven't talked about rebuys, but I'm going to start looking at the leaderboard. Um, I see a couple guys have rebought twice. Bunch rebought once. I don't usually rebuy. Usually I'll see one in here. Or here's rebought 4 times, rebought 5 times, rebought 7 times. I mean, and a rebuy costs you $1.10. So yeah, so far 7 is the record in the what I'm looking at here. 3, 4, 4. I'm going down the list of players, and now I've gotten to those who are finished. I presume that some that have finished it have rebought plenty of times. But that's why they have so many levels of late registration so that they can guarantee 1,500. Um, okay, I've got an ace four. Um, I'm going to fold this. I'm too early in the rotation. I've got the big blind coming up, and here's Petrenko here. He's the new aggressive guy at the table. He raised, and I'm 70th of 78th place of 78 players. Well, I would have an ace, pair of aces. Yeah, right. Well, he raised. Okay, I'm gonna aggressive. He raises with a queen jack off. Thank you for showing that. I'm out here. This guy goes all in with a queen jack. Unbelievable. Well, now I'm going to have to call this if nobody else does. If nobody raises, um, I might bluff here. The Tin Woodman. Of course, he's probably thinking the same thing that I am. You know, he's yeah. I'm out. Okay, well I'm down to 8 big blinds, and as soon as this big blind comes around to me, it'll probably be less than that. But for those of you that are still watching this, this isn't exactly like Monday Night Football. Um, I personally wouldn't sit and watch. I mean, I've watched the World Series of Poker. I watch those whenever I can. Those big tournaments, and but it's different than watching an online tournament. You actually get to see the players, and you get to see the reactions that they have, the antics that they carry out, and here we're just watching a bunch of cartoon characters. There's actually a person behind each one of these players. I believe some of them could be bots, but I really don't know how they would program a bot to play. Um, then again, I'm not that into programming. I'm going to go all in here just because this video has been 45 minutes, and I'm in 72nd place out of 77. I've got enough chips to make somebody think twice about calling. King 10 isn't bad. Some people say any king, any queen when you get, well, no, I need a king or a 10 or a 7. What do you know? King. I doubled up. Okay, just in time for the break. Um, yeah. Um, should I cut this video off? I tell you what, I'm going to cut this video off. I'm in 69th place out of 74, I believe. Let me just verify that. 69 of 74. No, I'm better than that. I had this problem the other day, and okay, I'm in 56th place out of 73 players, and this video has been 47 minutes. So I'm going to cut this one off. Thank you for watching. And if I make the final table, then I'll start recording. I'll record a new one for the final table. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying this. And there's a link down there. If you uh, join, make a deposit at America's Cardroom from my link, I get a commission. And everything helps, you know. But anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for if you have any comments, leave a comment down below. Thanks again for watching.